Hello, everybody. How are you today? Let me take off these that like to keep falling down my face. Um, Trying to stay still. The little pile mixer that I have, trying not to move. This is what I use for my streaming and everything. You know, when I go live on people's channels. And I have the original one that I'm using now. But what happened is the port for the microphone fell in. And I had ordered this as a replacement, but it doesn't work. There's something wrong with it. So I'm using the old one, and I'm using an adapter, which doesn't have the right hole for the microphone. So it's a little bit loose, so I have to like put it in one spot and try not to move too much or else it'll go out. So I spent the last 3 hours just holding it while I recorded songs for my channel. I recorded all the way up to February 11th. And what it is, I do a song a day on my channel because it's a music channel, Glow's Musical Journey. And I did a lot of different people. I did the Bee Gees, I did Kansas, I did Willie Nelson, Elvis, Olivia Newton-John, a whole lot of artists. And so if you ever get a chance, you know, I do one a day, and I'd love the views if that would interest you. And I've got Fleetwood Mac on there. Just a really good variety of things. So it has been really, really cold here. I think today was the first day it went above 15. And I didn't go out at all today. It was up to 30, but I just didn't feel like it. So just been inside, been watching Grey's Anatomy. I got seasons 1 through 4. I finished 4 yesterday. And then when I get paid next week, I'm going to be getting 5, 6, and 7. I get them all from eBay, and they're very reasonably priced. I get used ones, which I usually have no problem with. Hopefully there won't be any deep scratches on the ones I get. There was on one disc, so I couldn't actually watch it. But it's such an intriguing show. You know, I really enjoy it. So I finished that yesterday. I've had a cold for like 23, 24 days now, and it comes and goes. Like today, my voice was fine, but then tomorrow I could wake up and it would be so bad and so, you know, full of junk and congested. I'm not sure what's going on. I keep forgetting that I do have this silent laryngeal reflux, and that can kind of mess your throat up too a lot. So that's kind of, you know, when I have the voice, I sit down and I sing because that's my favorite hobby is singing. So I've had some exciting things happen that I've had to make decisions about, and I'm kind of sad about it, but there's not much I can do. My friend, Adam McIntyre, he has a channel on YouTube, and he talks about the drama on YouTube, okay? He's been on now for like 5 years. I've been following him for a long time. I want to say since 2020, when the pandemic started. And so I've watched him for a very long time, and I've been a moderator of his Facebook group for a while. And there is a company that does tours of YouTube creators who are up and coming or, you know, very popular. And Adam is very popular. He has, I haven't checked lately, but I want to say he's got like 500,000 or 600,000 subscribers to his channel. And he has his main channel, and then he has his his other channel, which is more of a personal vlog type channel called More Adam McIntyre. And I adore him. I really do. And so this tour is starting in February. And when he talked about it, I was so excited because I wanted him to come to Boston, because Boston is only 3 hours from me. And I had planned on staying with my sister and then taking an Uber to his show because it's not far from where she lives. But unfortunately, as it turns out, my poor sister had to have 2 biopsies. She's had breast cancer in the past. And so she had 1 biopsy, and unfortunately, that one was cancerous. The second one was not. So at first, we thought she was just going to have radiation. But as it turns out, she has to have chemotherapy and radiation. And I feel for her because I've never been through that, but I've heard a lot about it. And I hate that for her, poor thing. So that's not going to happen. So April 27th, I think, is when he's going to be in Boston. And I had contemplated renting a car and just drive down there for the show and then drive back. But then I checked my license and it expires on April 20th. And I'm like, oh crap. As you know, I don't have a car. So now I've got to make arrangements. There's a company called Turo, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard about it. I was thinking of trying them because maybe they could deliver the car to me. And but the thing is, I've got to rent a car to go get my license. I haven't gotten my Vermont license yet, and I've been here 6 years. You're supposed to do it after 60 days, but it took me a while to get the money up for it. And then when I finally went to do it, I failed the eye test. So then that week, the following week, was just when everything started going to hell. And what do you call it? You know, we all had to stay inside. I can't remember what you called it, isolation or whatever. And so I never could go back to the eye doctor to get the form filled out. And, you know, so that just kind of went by the wayside, but I didn't really care because, you know, I knew that my license was good until the end of 2025, but it's not the end, it's April. So that's kind of a bummer. So I'm going to have to rent a car to do that. Then if I wanted to go see Adam, I would have had to rent another car, and that's at least $100, $200, you know, a pop. I don't know how much security deposit. I don't think they have a security deposit. But, and then I'm going to see Keith Urban in June because my sister got me a ticket for my birthday. So it's like, I just can't afford all that, you know. We do get a rent rebate every year here in Vermont, but I know it's only going to be about $400. So I had to make that decision to forego Adam's show. Now, he says he's moving to New York, okay? He lives over in the UK, in England, and he's from Ireland. He's from Derry, Ireland. And he's been talking about moving to the USA in New York. So I figured, since he will be in the USA, I am sure, you know, New York's kind of far from me. It's about 8 hours, but I could always take a train down there if you know, if I ever wanted to, and he was having a, you know, party or something or whatever. But anyhow, I just figure I'll have an opportunity to probably meet him in the future. But Keith is always, you know, a one-time thing every tour. And I haven't missed a tour since 2005, as everybody knows, because that's all I ever talk about. So I figured forego on that and just concentrate on the trip to New Hampshire. New Hampshire is only 2 hours away. So I'm going to wait until then to get a car, drive there and drive back. So, but I'm excited about Keith. It's been a while. When did I see him last? 21? I think it's been 2 years. Almost 3 years since I've seen him. So that'll be fun. Miss Winnie is sleeping over on the bed, and I don't want to disturb her. So that's why I sat here for 3 hours doing my songs. And now I'm talking to you, just to say hi and catch up with everybody. And yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. Really, that's about it. So on the coming week, temperatures are going up. The days are getting longer. At 4:30, the sun's still out. So I'm excited we're getting the longer days. And hopefully, within a month or two, spring will arrive because it has been a snowy winter. We have had so much snow this year, a lot. So, yeah. So, anyhow, that's about it. I just wanted to say hi. I hope everybody's well. And y'all take care. And I'd appreciate it if you watch my videos. Take care. Bye.